everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction, watch the 4th episode of Alderamin on the Sky.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 4th episode of Alderamin on the Sky, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section, because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
So on this episode of Alderamin on the Sky,
We finished up the mock battle in
Epic glory.
glorious wreckage. Oh my god.
but yeah, basically Ikta counted on the older brother, the captain of the enemy group. He counted on his arrogance.
Yep.
Because he knew that guy had fought on that battlefield many times. The guy would already know most of the things about the terrain, so he didn't have his people check the depth of the river. So they were able to bury tree logs underneath the water level, so they could just walk across, which is genius.
Yep.
Absolute genius. That's
And shocking. And one of the greater things in war is the shock and awe.
And when you see the enemy literally walking on water coming for you, well, that's pretty shocking indeed.
Yep.
Also, how he sent one of the platoons off to the side to make it look as though they were trying to go flank them. So it got Yatori's platoon
To go after him.
to leave, and it left the main enemy group with only 2 platoons against 3.
Brilliant. And so now you have a mild flank maneuver with 1 platoon, and you got 2 against 3. And then in the middle of that one, Yatori's platoon comes back
Because
just
she knows.
in time.
Well, she knows Ikta.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's wise to his shit.
They probably saved a lot of casualties by calling that retreat at that point in time. And then it continues on, and the brother, the captain of the enemy group, thinks that, all right, so now that they have us in a retreat, they're going to chase after us. So we're going to lay low here and have a pincer surprise attack, an ambush.
And of course, Ikta.
Yeah.
No.
Now he's saying something like that, but what we're really gonna do?
Yeah.
We're just going to walk that way and block off your retreat for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so they blocked off the only path that the other group had to get back to their central command,
Yep.
which forced the enemy group to come in and try to charge.
Something that I probably would have done if I was in the enemy's team was I would have probably taken the high road and been up in the forest instead. But you know that's just, if I can see them coming, that's a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but in the end,
The enemy commander's little brother, who was the sniper guy,
Torway. It was his name.
Torway. He shoots his brother in the back of the head.
From downtown. And boom.
Oddly-
Glorious.
and I think it's absolutely hysterical that it was like, as he was like, all right, guys,
Sharp!
ding. And instantly he knew. Damn that younger brother.
Just looks up and then the camera just zooms into the foliage and finds him. You mad?
And then the episode gets really, really serious.
Oh yes. Well, it's all fun and games until the princess gets captured.
Right. Basically, I guess the some of the members of her guard told her that that Ikta had gotten injured and was to the west. And so she went over that direction, and when they were finally alone, they killed the loyal members of her guard and then chloroformed her and took her captive.
And
because basically they were angry that that one general had died.
that one general being the general that Ikta at the beginning of the second episode, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Or somewhere in the second episode.
Yeah, when they made it out of Kyoka and made it to the eastern garrison.
Ikta told him, you need to retreat.
Yeah.
You will lose.
You will lose, you will die.
And he was duty bound to remain, and well, there you go.
And he basically refused. And it's kind of silly that shit has to happen. If you know that you're on a losing battle, just
well, kind of like what Ikta even said to the to the main, I guess, the captain that was leading the group that kidnapped the princess. He didn't necessarily disagree with what they were doing because of what happened to that general.
Yeah, he said he
because what happened to that general, and probably a shitload of troops there too, is it didn't need to happen.
Well,
it's just the government covering up for a one of their mistakes.
Well, he just says flat out he probably would have joined them.
Yeah,
if he could.
Right.
Damn.
If they would have asked.
Yeah, in front of his loyalist classmates. So, I wonder if that'll actually have any fallout in future episodes.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the entire idea behind this is to get the king off the throne, because the king is corrupt,
or at least entirely incompetent.
Yep. But one of Ikta's scouts noticed the princess take off.
Actually, it was Torway.
Torway, okay. Because he was so far off the battle, I guess he was able to see where the princess was. Notified Ikta, who sent a Morse code a Morse coded gong code.
Got enough codes in there?
Right. And Yatori, who is on the enemy team, hears it, decodes it, and tells the rest of her commanding.
Well, yeah, she tells the lieutenant, who is the second brother.
The reasonable one.
The reasonable one, the big guy. And so she goes with basically all the troops that they have remaining that aren't injured.
Yep.
And they managed to ambush the guard, or the knights or whatever that are kidnapping the princess.
Not only did they manage to ambush, they also managed. Yatori herself managed to hold the troops there pretty much long enough for there to become a little support by Ikta and Torway. Is that right? Torway? Torway. Who end up coming back just in nick of time to snipe the main assailant in the head.
And then Yatori. Well, okay. Before, kind of during that scene, 2 moments of pure badassery as well. The enemy commander, was it Ho? Is his captain or Ho or something like that? Awful name. His dad must have hated him. But going palm first onto a sword, impaling his hand on a sword just to get a grab of Yatori, with no change of expression whatsoever.
It's
badass.
I mean, when you got a sword hanging at your neck right here, it's actually, wow, that went high.
It whistled actually.
It's actually a good tactic in terms of immobilizing the sword. I wouldn't say put your hand through it, but grabbing the back end of it
would be a lot easier. you know?
Yeah.
But still, I mean,
he was turning.
Yeah.
I think was the
and
thing.
that's probably what the badass part was. Is he while he turned, he jammed the sword all the way to the hilt, took it from her hand, and then threatened her with it. Basically,
Well,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was choking her out with his other hand.
yeah.
doing that and just stone face expression.
I hate to see him die, but that was fucking badass.
That was badass. He went out like a badass. And speaking of him going out like a badass, well, yeah, once Torway hits the shot, oh man.
Yatori
She went off. She went full beast mode.
Yeah, she just wrecked him.
That's what takes improved initiative.
Yeah.
As I said.
Yeah, literally just critical.
Dexterity.
Critical.
Yeah, that was utter badass. And then the moments afterwards where it really hits home, I just killed about 10 people.
What's this? I can't let go of my sword.
I hate the smell of iron. I hate the fact that I smell like metal. I don't like that I'm in red. And this weird psychological, I guess, game that she was playing to zone herself out or something like that.
Yeah, this sort of pattern of thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Until
sure exactly what was going on there, but
Until Ikta kind of comes in.
Ikta comes in and
Smooths things
basically
over.
calms her down.
Basically by saying you look good in red. And then he turns to the princess and says the same damn thing.
Not so smooth.
You fail! Good
Day, sir! He gets the little Sundra act, which seems so...
Boom! Right in the
right at the end of the episode. But yeah, he gets the Sundra intensified.
The fact that we can talk that much, I mean, I'm sure we ran this video quite long enough, but the fact that we can talk that much about one episode, I love this series. Love it.
He's a killer.
But anyway, let us know what you thought of the anime and what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Rip.
Really? Are you now?
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.